is out there with Porter. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Houdini is out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5 spot. The shot's good from Houdini. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. It's a 3-point game, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Anthony Davis showing those young AD skills as a point guard.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Clippers. Good D by James. The Lakers with a quick start to this game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's VanVleet. He had 15 points last outing. Outside, Porter. Pass to Trent to end the run. Offensive rebound. Thompson laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
Here's Houdini shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Fred VanVleet picks one up. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And so he hits both. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Porter looking it over to the paint. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Good on both. The Lakers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. VanVleet outside. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
Here's Houdini, covered by VanVleet. Houdini passes to Marjanovic. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Trent. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Here's Thompson, and the rejection by Marjanovic. Swiped it away. Here's Trent. Fires from deep. The rebound by Houdini.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Banked in off the glass. Houdini's got 11 points.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Porter against James. LeBron grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 7. To the middle. Lets a floater go, and there it is for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Trent passes to Thompson. Tipped away. To the wing on the left. Floats it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Porter with it. A 23-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. To halt the run, and it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Defense as tough as it comes.
Oh, the power on that prudent.
Unreal.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
Well-rounded effort, and they showed no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those small.
Look at that.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's the teardrop. Van Vliet with the bucket. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the game to go. Lakers leading by 15. Houdini passes to Davis. Here's Houdini. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And Davis throws it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Porter dishes to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
The Lakers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bielitz has checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Kevin Gelly's checked in. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Porter. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Shamet kicks to Thompson. Here's Trent. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Yep, that one goes in there.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
No good from Houdini.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
LeBron with the block.
Well, LeBron using his big mitts there comes in handy on defense, getting up there to spike that one away.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it. Beverly, the pass to Thompson. Now, here's Shamet. Passes it to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James. The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
And the Lakers with some changes. Ilyasova's checked in, and it's Torrey Craig in for LeBron. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Lakers leading by 20. Here's Houdini. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Trent. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Can't hit that one.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Houdini, defended by Beverly. Here's Houdini. Off target from outside. There's the lob to the hoop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
I just feel like Patrick Beverly has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Pass to Ilyasova, and the Lakers turn it over again.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Clippers making a change here. Man's checked in. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. And Bones, he stands just 6'1", but Patrick Beverly rebounds like a forward.
The fact that he's going to bring it mentally, GA, I mean, that's the huge advantage. I think if you're in the opposing locker room and you know you're going to get on the floor, Patrick Beverly is going to be right in your jock for every minute that you're going to be competing against it.
Inside, trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
That free throw good from Houdini. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Oh. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Here's Beverly, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Houdini. He's covered by Shamet, and again, shot good from Houdini.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Now here's Beverly. Defense is right there, and he gets it to go.
Beverly showing off some handle there. You got a little bit of room, and he didn't disappoint with his decision making there.
1:33 left in the first quarter. Launches a three. No good from Houdini.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
A nice shot by Kabengele.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening. Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And for the Clippers, they're shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. Here's Shamet. Drops in the layup for two. Shamet's got 6.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And the Lakers with possession here. Houdini passes to Bielitsa. Outside Robinson. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Here's Beverly. Shamet the pass to Thompson. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Mann. The pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pass to Houdini. Here's the break. And he dunks it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Beverly wide open. Off target with his 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness, no matter what's going on.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever. Teams will make substitutions. Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Houdini is out there with Oladipo. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Davis in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Clippers have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. The first one falls.
At the line for 2.
And so Van Vliet nails both of them. For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Grizzlies.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Houdini in that last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. He had an impressive number of points. And all game long, he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg will see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And finished off by Davis.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The Clippers shooting just 34% from the floor. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Shot to stop the run. A layup good by Porter. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
And Porter's height and length around the basket is going to help him create opportunities to score.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Trent. No one near him. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. Shamet's got 8 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Houdini passes to Bjelica.
Mix of offensive moves shown there by Bjelica.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Van Vliet finds Porter. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass.
Oh!
Yeah. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. The Clippers shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Passes it to Kabengele. He kicks it to Porter. Pass to Trent. 4 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Misses the 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Moving it up. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
And that's his second in this quarter, guys. He's made 3 so far this game and is showing no signs of slowing down.
Now Beverly. There's the pass to Shamet. Here's Thompson, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. No good from 11 feet. And Oladipo, here we go.
An aggressive Oladipo forcing the issue on the drive there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Robertson, he's checked in for Porter. Oladipo hits them both. Here's Beverly. 1:37 left now here in the second. Sweet little floater.
Well, Beverly showing a bit of his speed right there, out of the blocks, hoping to get something on the drive on the inside.
Here's Houdini. No good on the 3. The Clippers shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Shamet sinks the 3-pointer. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
And there's the feed to Davis. Robertson kicks to Shamet. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Shamet having a night.
The Lakers on offense. Left side, Davis. Pass to Craig. Here's Houdini. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Clippers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Beverly, the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Now, Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Here's Houdini, defended by Beverly. Davis kicks to Oladipo. Here's Houdini. Count that one. Houdini's got 55.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. The three-point shooting has come fast and... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. Tristan Thompson is out there with Porter. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Trent in at the 2 guard.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Porter in the corner. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
Here's Houdini. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Kabengele. Kicks to Porter. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A second chance effort. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. The 3. Good. He hits again.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Beverly, the pass to Porter. From outside the arc. The rebound by Marjanovic.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
It's hauled in by the Clippers. Porter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kabengele, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Down low, Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And you can see the lower body strength from AD right there, able to take contact, get fouled, and still get the shot to go.
Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised. And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Over in the corner, Beverly. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. High post, Zubats. Marjanovic on him, and it's in there. Beverly's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Houdini, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. 17-foot shot on the way. Trent can't hit. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Lakers. And it's good from the elbow. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Footwork for the pull-up, Jay, from Davis. That left the defense shaking their heads.
Porter against James. And here's Porter. He kicks to Beverly. Back to Porter. Over LeBron. Rebound by Houdini. Houdini's got 4 rebounds in this game. From deep. It's hauled in by Trent. Clippers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Feeds it to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And Porter has such great athleticism, able to get up and throw it down.
Here's Houdini. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Davis finds Robinson. Drills it from outside.
and perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Now the pass to Houdini. They get it back. Clippers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And a wide open look for Porter. Knocks down the three ball. Porter's got 11 points.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
And that one's good, Marjanovic.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Pass to Porter. Here's Trent. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 5.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Houdini. Defended by Beverly. James outside. The Lakers rebound. Pass to Houdini. Second shot opportunity. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 63 points for Houdini.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Knocked away. Porter kicks to Beverly. That three off the mark.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Davis with the bucket.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Trent passes to Porter. And good that time. And that's 13 points for Michael Porter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Houdini. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And James picks up the foul. The Lakers shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Robertson is out there with Houdini. Then there's Bell. And it's Craig in at the 3 spot. Here's Mann. Dishes it to Thompson. That one drops for him.
Not easy to prevent Tristan Thompson from scoring in that position. Got to try to body him up.
Here's Houdini. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, here's Shamet. Zubats in the post. Defended by Bell. Bell with the block. Here's Houdini. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree by all accounts he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the times. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
Here's Magruder. Muscala. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Mike Muscala. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Passes to Craig. Here's Houdini, and he slams it one-handed.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. To the inside. Here's Henson. No good on the shot. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for them.
And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Magruder. That's tipped. Here's Craig. It's rebounded by Robertson. The Clippers shooting 41% for the game. And there's the pass to Mann. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Pass to Magruder. Here's Henson. Gets hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got 7 rebounds in the game. Houdini. Oh, that was something else.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation.
Oh. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. There's the foul against the Clippers. On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but
yes.
I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Five to shoot, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Pass to Sampson. Here's Houdini. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. So it's the Lakers now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Here's Magruder. Passes it to Robertson. To the middle. Here's Mann. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
No good from Houdini. The Clippers shooting 41% for the game. Robertson right side. Oh, that's blocked. And here comes the break. Here's Robertson, and the dunk by Robertson.
Robertson getting out and quick in transition that time. Excellent at running the route in the open floor.
Here's Mann. He feeds it to Henson. And the layup's good off the glass. Henson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Robertson kicks to Muscala. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Here's Houdini, and it's the Clippers with the rebound. Robertson's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and the pass to Mann. Good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Houdini. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
Ripping and running. They have a big advantage now in those transition opportunities.
Magruder passes to Mann. Kicks it to Muscala. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Muscala's got 10 points here in the second half.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Houdini. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Mann. Softly drops in the floater. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Now here's Henson, defended by Robertson. And Henson kicks to Magruder. Clippers working now with the new shot clock. Now here is Muscala. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the clock. Another shot. Here's Henson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Whether as a starter or a defensive asset off the bench, Henson's willing to play whatever role the team needs him to.
And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's a tough one, isn't it?
For the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Here's Mann. He kicks it to Muscala. Uncovered. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Clippers shooting for the game at 42%. Here's Mann. Magruder passes to Henson. Over Ilyasova. Henson's shot is off.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. The Clippers shoot here in the fourth quarter around 41%. Here's Magruder. Kicks it out to Robertson. buries it from three-point range. Robertson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got 8 here in the quarter.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Houdini to the paint. Outside for Jackson. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here's Robertson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Houdini. And again, no good by the Lakers.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Houdini.
Just active on defense, little things like clawing and scrapping and tipping passes and contesting shots. Came up with a lot of steals.
Mann passes to Muscala. He gets it in there.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Houdini, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Clippers get called for the foul, and he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now the Clippers with it. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Here's Mann, defended by Ilyasova. Up top, Henson. Robertson outside. And the 3 off target. Here's Houdini. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And so it's the Lakers.